morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh.
We're getting
All right, thank y'all for coming. Today we are recognizing the third quarter Daisy Award. Mary is going to go through some of the history, and then I'm going to read the nomination. Mary, go ahead.
Okay, good morning everybody. So as she said, we're here to honor this quarter's Daisy Award winner. So I'm going to give you a little history about the Daisy Award in case you guys don't know. So the Daisy was established in 1999 by the family of Patrick Barnes. He was 33 years old and he was struggling with an autoimmune disease, ITP, which is immune thrombocytopenia. And so he was in the hospital quite a bit, and he ended up passing away from his illness. But while he was there, the family really was impressed by the clinical care that the nurses provided. But what really overwhelmed them was the compassion and the kindness that his nurses brought to the bedside every day. Their sensitivity made a great difference to their experience, and they wanted to say thank you to all the nurses for the extraordinary care that they provide to patients and families every day. So the family created the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses, and it stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. So what started out as a thank you from their family to nurses has grown into a recognition program embraced by healthcare organizations around the world, and we at CHS Blue Ridge have partnered with Daisy to honor our extraordinary nurses that we have here. So you get your little Daisy pins that the nominee will wear. They created the Daisy Award pin, so you can wear it proudly to show people that you have won the Daisy Award. And then along with your pin and your certificate, you get this Healer's Touch sculpture. It is a representation of the bond between nurses and their patients. They are hand carved by artists in Zimbabwe, and each piece is signed by one of the many Shona artists that the Daisy Foundation sponsors. So that's a little bit of our history. And we also, you'll notice, a big tray of cinnamon rolls, which is also a part of the Daisy. That was Patrick's dad, Mark. That was his favorite part of the Daisy. So when Patrick was sick, he had a lot of problems with his appetite and didn't eat very much. But one day, when Mark had come in, he had a big cinnamon roll with him, and Pat had asked for a bite of the cinnamon roll. He ended up eating the whole thing, which the dad was happy about, but then a little bummed that he didn't have a cinnamon roll. So he started bringing in a cinnamon roll every day to Pat, and eventually they brought him in for the nurses. And so that goes along with the Daisy Award. It's just a little treat to kind of brighten up your day, because that was important to the family, that the nurses also be supported as well as Pat was. So that's a little bit about the Daisy Award. So I'm going to pass it back to Dottie and let her do the nomination.
Okay. So this was the nomination. My husband and I came into the hospital after a concern arose at 39 weeks into our pregnancy with our first child. We arrived to the floor, and the nurse immediately got us situated and informed us of what was going to happen. She kept us informed the entire time and continuously. We ended up being admitted, and this nurse kept us comfortable and at peace. She explained everything so well and in English, not nurse medical terms, and assured us each time she was in the room that we were doing great and everything was going well. During my epidural, she was comforting and was such a great support person that I felt as though I knew her longer than a few hours that I had. She felt more like an old friend than my nurse. During the labor pushing, the doctor informed us I would need a C-section, but everything was going to be okay. I got upset because it wasn't part of the plan, and I was scared, and my nurse was right there to calm me. Of all the people involved through my labor and delivery, this nurse stands out to me the most. I will never forget what she did for me and my family. I know they will say that they were just doing their job, but to me, this nurse went above and beyond, and I will never be able to thank her to the extent that she deserves. And this nurse is Francia Mendez. This is your Daisy certificate, and this is yours to keep.
Thank you.
We can take this back to the unit for y'all to enjoy. And that concludes the presentation.
Thank you so much.
And that is awesome. Thank you.
Your family.
Did he get on here?
Yeah.
Congratulations for the award.
Thank you, honey. I didn't know that. I love you guys. Te amo.
He's been in on the trip.
Oh, thank
He's a
you.
good sport.
Thank you so
Y'all
much.
should get a picture with the team.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well,
And awesome. I got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Doing anything.
no, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.